Who's a happy girl today then, Roxy? Are you a happy little lady, are you? Hey? There you are. Having a quick cuddle, aren't we, while we watch the stream? You've had your yeast extract on toast, courtesy of Tesco's and the local village shop bread. You're all happy, aren't you? As you can see, I'm just getting ready to blitz the housework after my second cup of coffee. But I only had a little one this time because it's made me really hyper, and the emphysema has been giving me the pinprick signals already. Starts off as pinprickly sensation in my chest, and if I don't watch myself, it spreads up over my chest, over my entire head, and then I have a breathing attack. Not a panic attack, a breathing attack where I can't breathe. And that's not COVID related at all. It's been happening for a few years. So we got the same thing going on still at the moment. What's this up to at the moment? Because it started last night at 1 a.m. in the morning. And what's it up to now? It's just starting to taper off now. But listening to other people talking about headaches when they've got medical issues, I have it on good authority from people who do actually know how this works, that it affects people's hearts, bodily organs and mental health. It also has a lot to do with being hyperactive and ADHD. So this is just something that I've personally noticed. I've noticed power cuts go off when I've been in that state, and this has been like that. So I'm being very careful today, trying to keep as calm as possible and as happy as possible. Not ignoring what I've been hearing, not letting things trouble me. Just being as happy as my dog is at the moment. And she's all happy and submissive at the moment. And she's a dominant dog. So you're going to sit up like a lady, are you? You don't need to be submissive with me. You just be yourself, Roxy. Otherwise I'm going to get your leg. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get your leg. I'm going to get your leg. Get that one. I'm going to get it. That's it. Come on. Up you get. Up. You don't have to be submissive. You just be yourself. I know you're just showing me how you're being, but you don't have to be like that. Right, let's count these hours now. So we got 1 o'clock in the morning. Hang on, let me get up, Roxy. Come on, you can't lay on me all the time. There's a good girl. Are you fake Marmite up higher? Been on the Tesco yeast extract? Yeah, so we don't need brands, do we? Nah. If it tastes the same, does the same job, goes in one end, out the other anyway. Why pay for a brand? Right, 1 o'clock in the morning now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and it's currently on about 1:45. So it's running a few hours behind, a couple of hours behind. It was live at one point, but they've stopped making it live because they realised that people have been working out what it means. So now they hold it back a couple of hours just so they can check it first. It's on a Russian website, but they are being good enough to share it. I've seen people assume what it means, but I haven't actually seen anybody that can affect it yet. Let that sink in. But if you ground and you're in sync with the earth, then you are part of the earth and the earth is part of you. It's reading your energy and responding to it. That's my understanding of how energy works. It's symbiotic. If you live on its surface, it's affecting you, you're affecting it. We are energy beings. Your brain fires electrons to tell the rest of the body what to do, and you have an energy within you, a soul, SLI, whatever you want to call it. That's how it works. So, knowing that, let's have a look about, see what's going on with the local media first, and then I'll clear all the cookies back off the system, because I think I cleared it all last night, just to narrow down what was going on. How much record time I've got? I've got another 6 minutes, so we can have a look at this. I don't usually go through the articles because I simply don't want to know what the media's pushing. I only look to see what they're putting in the minds of other people. Children and young people with disabilities or additional needs can continue for at least for another 12 months. Well, isn't that kind of them? And that's being funded by people that are stupid enough to gamble, not the government. Me, I don't do the lottery or anything like that. I don't gamble, full stop. If I've got a spare pound, I spend it on the kids, because I believe it's better and more rewarding to see that kid smile for that pound than it is to gamble it. You know, and then let other people do this sort of stuff and say, look, aren't we wonderful? Look what we're doing for people. Yeah, you're just taking it off one person and giving it to another. It's just theft. So if you didn't encourage people to gamble in the first place, they wouldn't lose their money, would they? But there you go, that's my personal view on that. Right, what else have we got? Fall in drug-related deaths in Peterborough. Well, that's right, because you've been using the COVID scam as a security lockdown on crime and people's green more than anything else. I haven't seen any real improvements in this city except for lots of publicised home grows that they've found and labelled as antisocial. So it's not going to change in this country. So it's only going to change if people want it to change. And unfortunately, the people at the top of the tree don't want it to change because they profit within those buildings and they don't control the private medication scene yet, which is why they're clamping down on it, because people are turning to that because they can't rely on that. Right, so that's what we got going on here. You know, Peterborough City Council, pleas for government help. Yeah, you've been throwing your money around, wasting it, pocketing it, doing whatever you want, and you've been caught doing it, haven't you? So now you're begging the government for help. Right, what we got on this bullshit? Rhetoric. More than one vaccine will be available in the next 3 to 6 months. Make your own mind up about that. Rushed through vaccines. So not a lot else going on here. Just same old fear pushing, innit? Yep. Same old bullshit. It's enough of that one and all. So, let's just have a look at these quickly. How much record time have I got? 1 minute. Iceland's already been hit, so might get some BGS activity come Monday. Had a 3 something earthquake in Iceland. Could be volcanic, or it could be something that's going on Route 2 at the moment, which goes through and under the UK. But BGS, EMSC aren't listing English earthquakes unless they're reasonable size at the moment. There's a lot of deep earthquakes going on, very deep ones. Nothing spectacular there, or any big ones that have jumped out at me. Just normal earthquake patterning. 5.5, the biggest I've seen so far. No, nothing going on that. Right, cool. Let's have some music on, shall we?